Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to prove to you with factual evidences that BlackRock indirectly owns XRP. If you follow my work, you know I like to go deep on rabbit holes and I always provide you with factual information, so you don't need to trust a word of what I am explaining here on my channel, but you actually have the information yourself, so you can confront that with multiple searches and you can come with your own conclusion. I think that's my ultimate goal on this channel. So let's get started with BlackRock CEO letter to investors that has been released a couple of days ago. On 31 of March 2025, BlackRock's official account on X has shared this letter to investors. So let's see what Larry Fink has to say about tokenization of real-world assets and how that's related to XRP. Every stock, every bond, every fund, every asset can be tokenized. If they are, it will revolutionize investing. Markets wouldn't need to close, and transactions that currently take days to close would clear in seconds. Does that sound like SWIFT for you or the traditional banking system? That's right. And billions of dollars currently immobilized by settlement delays could be reinvested immediately back into the economy, generating more growth. The first thing to pay attention here is that he's referring to Nostro accounts. So here is my take on this one. Nostro accounts are terms used in international banking to describe the accounts that banks hold with each other to facilitate foreign exchange and cross-border transactions. So let's say that I am sending euros towards Argentinian pesos. So this capital must be locked. XRP can replace the need for Nostro accounts by providing instant settlement. And by reading the words of Larry Fink, the first digital asset that comes to my mind is indeed XRP. However, this is the big idea that I want to pass to you on this video. So Merrill Lynch alone owns over 45% of BlackRock and is considered to be an insider. For this reason, Merrill Lynch won't be displayed as the top institutional holder for BlackRock. BlackRock merged with Merrill Lynch in 2006, so actually Merrill Lynch controls BlackRock. But at this point, you might raise the question, who controls Merrill Lynch? Merrill Lynch is in fact a division of Bank of America. So back in 2008, amidst the 2008 financial meltdown, Bank of America made a significant move and acquired Merrill Lynch. Amongst the top two shareholders of Bank of America, Berkshire and Warren Buffett are the top two holders. Yes, I could continue and connect that with the Fugger's family, which is a long line of bankers that has basically ruled Europe back in the 1500s and happens to be the same family that has founded Ripple. But let's go back to BlackRock. At this point, I think we can all agree that Bank of America silently controls BlackRock. So remember, Bank of America is using XRP for 100% of its internal transactions.
Another one you like is Ripple. You said it is the coin to be looking at right now.
Absolutely.
Why?
Okay, so Ripple actually was the second largest coin prior to the SEC's investigation of them. They did this really weird lawsuit against them, and basically the Ripple is going to be the track that everything's going to be running on in the future. So they created their own stable coin right now.
Okay.
And Bank of America, like I said, they were doing 100% of their internal transactions. They've got 83 different patents on it, and there's some incredible stuff that's going to be coming out.
So you can meet Craig Phillips, is a director at Ripple, and he has also worked at BlackRock from 2008 all the way until 2016. Craig brings more than 35 years of industry expertise to Ripple, having held leadership roles at Morgan Stanley and BlackRock. And right here we have another one, Robert Mitchnick, which happens to be the head of digital assets for BlackRock. And as you can see, prior to joining BlackRock, during his time at Ripple, he has co-authored a fundamental valuation framework for crypto assets. This comes from Ripple's website, and most importantly, you can see here that Bank of America is indeed a Ripple's partner. It's basically the entity that controls BlackRock. And fundamentally, you have Larry Fink, which has multiple times said that he believes in a basket of currencies. He also hinted towards the end of the US dollar as a reserve currency. And now he's coming out and saying that it's pivotal for the future of banking that will replace Nostro Vostro accounts. I hope you enjoyed the video, and by this time you should be able to draw the conclusions by yourself. And I'm truly convinced that BlackRock owns XRP. Directly or indirectly, through Bank of America or not, I would give it a 99% chance that BlackRock is one of the largest holders of XRP. And that's why I am not selling my XRPs and not giving them away. For me, the Wall Street can cry, they'll never have my XRPs at these levels. $2? Are you kidding me? Do you really think I'm gonna hand my XRPs to the BlackRocks and the Grayscales? Which, by the way, Larry Fink was asked in an interview about an XRP ETF. Do you know how did he respond? He said, I can't answer to that question. Do you think there are not NDAs on this game? Well, thank you everyone. If you made this video to the end, please drop a comment. I want to know who are the real ones. Thank you, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Done.